Leo, hello my sweet Leo. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, Low Key Magical. Be sure to do the thing and hit the like button and subscribe as well so that you know when your videos are posted. So we're going to get right to this, Leo. I have a strong and fiery Leo in my life, so the Leo energy is very special to me. I've already cut the cards and I'm taking the third stack, and here's what we start with. Leo is a Seven of Swords energy, and the Seven of Swords tells me that someone hasn't been completely upfront about something. This guy, first of all, we're looking at swords, and swords represent your thoughts about the things that are going on around you. And this guy, he's scooping up 5 of these 7 swords, and he's just heading out with them. He's not asking anybody for permission. He's just taking what's his and going. And sometimes this means that someone behind your back could be on their way out and not letting you know anything about it. Or it could be that you've had thoughts about, you know what, I don't know if I'm being treated that well in this situation. I don't know if things are really going the way that I want them to go. I'm just gonna get what's mine and I'm gonna head out. It's not always the best energy. However, if you're not being treated well, if there's something going on in your job, in your relationship, somewhere that you don't feel is completely above board, you could just be gathering your things, getting your resume together, making sure that your ducks are in a row before you head out. That's the main energy that I'm getting right here. And the reason for that, well, we have the Empress card, and the Empress represents Leo, your deep earth mother-like intuition. This could be someone in your life that's encouraging you, reminding you that you need to be treated better. It could be someone that supports you in saying, hun, it's time that you get out. But it really could be, as we look at this, your own intuition, your deep knowing that says, I'm worth more than the way that I'm being treated right now. I have so much more. The Empress has so much to bring to the table. She is growth. She is that deep inner knowing. She is intuition. If you're not really being appreciated for those things, if these things aren't being expressed in what you're doing, male or female, on the male side of this, the same thing applies. It doesn't matter that she's a woman in the card. You have creative energies. You, even as a male, you have creative things you want to do, intuition that you have that sometimes doesn't get freely expressed. That can be you as well. And when we move over to the next card, we have the Queen of Swords. What's coming out of this? Well, when you do remember who you are deep inside, when you do remember that we're all, I mean, look at this, we're all soul energy coming into form, right? And we forget about that. And we don't treat ourselves well. And then the people around us don't treat us well. And especially when we're in a situation where that's playing itself out. You're seeing it. You're seeing yourself not being treated well, not being appreciated. Sometimes it's time to move. This Queen of Swords is someone who, yes, has good control of her thoughts. She knows where she's going and what she wants. But it's also someone that can be a little too firm with words. How would I put that? Sometimes this pops up when there's a Karen involved. Someone that says, yes, I know what I want, and no, I'm not going to take any less, but I'm not going to be very nice about it. Now, we know that's not really the way that we do things. If you are in a situation where you are getting your things together and getting ready to bail, or for some reason you feel the need to stand up for yourself, remember to temper that. It's really not the best thing to do to burn bridges. If you, I mean, obviously sometimes we've all been in a situation where we want to stand up and say, screw all of you, I'm out of here. But that's, you know, that's really not the best way to go about it. And then we're leading ourselves to the Six of Pentacles here. The Six of Pentacles is a wonderful balanced energy. And I feel this is what we're moving to. This may be where you currently are. And remember, this is mostly up in your head. But this is where you want to be. The Six of Pentacles has a very balanced energy. This individual doesn't just have enough for himself, but he has enough to share. This represents money. And this represents the energy of the earth that you move throughout the construct and that returns back to you. I don't feel like in this current situation that you're feeling this right now. This is what you want. And maybe in the past you've seen people that have used this Queen of Swords energy, a little bit of a, you know, a Karen type vibe to get to this. But what we want to focus on is that this is great. Have control of your thoughts, know what you want, stay focused, but don't express the less desirable aspects of this card. Please focus on expressing the Empress. That will lead you to the Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Eight of Cups, which of course goes along with the Seven of Swords. The Eight of Cups is understanding that there's better things for you on the horizon. It's okay that some of your cups have spilled. There's no need to be bitter about it. Just take the cups with you that really matter. These are very complementary energies here, except that this one is a little bit more hopeful. This one is a little more focused on the future. In this card, he's looking back over his shoulder like, haha. You really want to avoid, as these cards go together, you want to avoid that. What we're looking at is, here's our story. I know my intuition. I know my worth. It's okay if I take with me what I've learned, what I know is of value, and it's all right if I leave the rest behind. Because what it's leading to is an absolute sense of balance. It's leading to enough. It's okay for me to know I'm enough. It's okay for me to know I have enough. And it's okay for me to feel like it's good to have enough to share with others. There's nothing wrong with that. And then the very last card we pulled is the Ten of Swords. That's the ending right there. That's the ending. That's the ending of this feeling that, man, I really need to get my stuff together and just get out before they notice what's happening, or before this ship goes down, or before I get hurt anymore, or before I mouth off and do something that I wish I hadn't done. Instead, I'm going to pull from what I know I know. That's a good one. I'm going to pull from that deep part of myself where I know the real truth. I'm going to, although it may not make sense to others, I'm going to move on to these better horizons, leaving behind what doesn't serve me, taking what does, because I know that's going to relieve me from this constant, here's my Ten of Swords. It's over. It was tough, but it's over. And there's my balance that winds up at the end. What I wanted all along. I was hoping that whatever this was going to bring that to me. But unfortunately, it really takes you. It takes you finding your worth. It takes you knowing who you really are inside and saying, that's enough. It doesn't have to be a big, loud, that's enough. You guys suck. I'm out. No, no. It can be smooth. It can be gracious. It can be beautiful. As you move forward, let all of those negative thoughts go. It's the end of that cycle, because now you achieve balance. All right, Leo, I hope this resonates for you. Like I said, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and the next time I have a Leo video out, you'll be the first to know. Have a good one.